Good morning, YouTube. Another day, folks. Another day. How are you doing? Oh, Wednesday. Wednesday. Be a good one. Make it a good one today. Let's pull TikTok on in here. See how they're doing as well today. Good morning, YouTube. Another day, folks. Another day. How are you doing? All right. That should be everyone. Live on all sources. Let's double check it. All right, there we go. Let's have some folks trickle on in and see what we can do here. Bert, welcome in, my friend. Good to see you, man. Bert, I am so behind on your short stories. I really need to get on those, dude. I apologize. How you been? How you been doing? Let me make sure chat's going here. My combined chat. See, Bert, we synced up on it. We synced up. You haven't written since Friday, and I haven't. I've been so busy I haven't popped over to read. So look, it all works out in the end, right? Nah, but for real, I'm excited to see what comes next. Even busy with work. Hey, I feel that. I feel that. It is important, right? You gotta put food on the table first. Destiny, welcome in. AR Rosalind, good to see ya. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Happy Wednesday. We are back yet again. How you doing? What have you been up to? What's been getting y'all excited? What have you been chasing lately? Oh, thank you, Aaron. You like the Space City pinball shirt? Gotta represent. Good to see you. Welcome in. You're here early. I appreciate having you. Thank you for re-upping that stream team, and thanks for being here nice and early. Look at you, team member level 12. Well done. Congratulations and thank you. Rosalind, how you doing? How you been? What's got you excited this week? What are you looking forward to? AJ, welcome in, my friend. Good to see you. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. Look at y'all. Been on here for 2 minutes. You're already putting us into double-digit likes. Thank you very much, folks. It's another lovely day. Good morning, AJ. Another lovely day. Wednesday, y'all. Halfway through the week. Halfway through. Rosalind, you're looking forward to your day off tomorrow, so it's like your Friday. Happy Friday to you. The rest of us are still living here in the past. It's still Wednesday for us, but you're blazing on ahead. Very nice. I approve. Destiny, you're chasing to get your thematic essay done by today, hopefully. It has to be 5 pages long. Okay. Well, fingers crossed for you, Destiny. I hope it goes well. Maybe you can write it along with us today, if you so choose. We'd be happy to have you, though. Snow, you were off. You wish you were off Friday. Hey, don't we all? It'd be nice, right? But you probably have a regular weekend, right? Like normal Saturday, Sunday. I'm pretty sure Destiny has works on a weekday, a weekend, and then has 1 weekday off, something like that. Let me know. Or did I say Destiny? I meant to say Rosalind for that. Megan Harding, good morning. And Snow, I never officially said it, but good morning to you as well. Welcome in. It's your birthday weekend this weekend, Snow. Well, congratulations. I hope it's a good one. Doing anything special? What do you got? What do you got lined up? You gotta have some sort of celebration coming, right? Megan, how you been? Good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday to you. Rosalind, you said I still work Friday, just Thursday. My husband teaches line dancing. Don't get to go often because of work, but you'll get to go this Thursday, huh? That's gonna be fun. Are you good at the line dancing because your husband's the teacher, or are you there to learn as well, or do you just get to show up and power couple it and show everybody how it's done? Because that sounds pretty cool to me. Megan, you got a lot going on. Hey, I feel that. But thanks for being here through it all. Appreciate that. and I hope you knock it out. You're lining up those dominoes right now, one after the other, and I hope you can just knock them on over, take them all out. Impage, good morning. Hello, my friend. How you doing? What are you looking forward to this week? This week, Impage. What's going on there? Oh, Rosalind, you started before him. That's how you met. That's all right. That's some romance novel stuff right there. You got your line dancing meet cute all lined up. That's pretty cool. Congrats to you two. Snow 0 words is so real. I feel that. Hey, that's how it goes. We're starting at 0 every day. We're gonna climb up out of the pit. Um, your emoji use is perfect there, Snow. I love it. Ian, welcome in, my friend. How are you? Good to have you. Whew, y'all, we're up. Another bright and early morning. Another stream, another day. Halfway through the week. Halfway to being able to say another week down. When you win, still laugh about that name, says, how long does it usually take to finish a novel if you do 1,000 words a day? Oh, well, thank you for asking, Win You, and good to see you again. Happy Wednesday to you. It usually takes me about 2 to 3 months to finish a novel if I'm really grinding away at it. I do 1,000 words on stream each day, but then I do about another 1,400 off of stream. So really, my daily total is about 2,400 words a day. And on average is about 21 working days a month. So if we extrapolate that math out with the help of a trusty calculator, because I am very bad at math, that's looking at 50,000 words a month. So theoretically, it takes 2 months to finish a book. But there's always days that stuff gets in the way. There's some slower days. You got to do editing and whatnot. So I like to say, let's just say a nice, comfortable 3 months. That's what I target for finishing a book. So realistically on stream so far, I've been so busy preparing for book launches, because I've had 2 book launches this year already, and I got 1 more coming, that I've only been doing my 1,000 words a day and then a little extra. But we're moving into a phase here where I'm going to be doing my 1,000 words a day on stream and then my 1,400 off of it. So that word count's going to start really ticking up. You can see we're sitting at that 7 out of 100,000 words right now. We're gonna start, putting the boosters on. Thank you for asking. I appreciate the question. Oh, your name's super unique. I feel like it's like a stumbled hello. It's like when so it totally sticks in my head. So thanks for coming back. We're glad to have you. Aaron said, any new books added to your TBR recently that you're excited about? Hey y'all, I'm gonna open this question to you as well. Any new books added to y'all's TBR? Your to be read pile? I don't know. Let's see. I've been really slow about reading lately. Still working on Fellowship of the Ring. No, not really, Aaron. I hate to say it. The TBR has been pretty stagnant. Honestly, it's kind of a good thing though. I've been knocking out books off the list because my TBR is about 12 books tall right now, and that's a lot of books. I'd like to knock a few of those off, So yeah, thank you for the question though. Harpy, you said I haven't been reading anything since I started writing. Yeah, okay, I feel that. That's very real, Harpy. You understand, right? It's a little bit difficult once you write all day. It's hard to go home and then write in the evenings, or read in the evenings, because it feels a bit like work, right? Impage, you said you're not looking forward to much. You're just surviving. Hey, that's all right. Yesterday was a just surviving day for me. We had a good stream, and I started doing other work. My stuff that I had on the calendar, and I was just like, boy, it ain't it today. We ain't there. So took some smaller tasks from later in my week and did all those, and just kind of focused on getting through the day for the rest of it. Just surviving is completely fine sometimes. Snow, you said you got too many books. You finished one in a series, and now you're on another series. Snow, you are a very avid reader, aren't you? I feel like you're knocking those books. You're lining them up and knocking them down. Respect, dude. It's exciting. Slendy, good morning. Good to see you. Welcome back in, my friend. Happy Wednesday. Slendy. What are you looking forward to this week? What do you got going on that you're ready? You're pumped about? You got a good weekend lined up? You got something going before then? Let me know. Talk to me about it. Ian, you said I have a pile of books from this A Night dude. Oh, chat scrolled away as I was reading it. I'm starting to work on. Ian, yeah, well, let me know. Let me know how you like those. I've never heard of that guy. Let me know if he's any good, huh? When you said North in the Night is my current to be read. Let me look that up. North in the Night. That's a cool name. It's very dramatic. Interesting. It's like Finnish inspired? When you, is that correct? It's like a Finnish inspired thing? Oh, that's kind of cool. Well, that's a deep cut there. Tallwin Hawkins, hey, welcome in, my friend. I don't know if I've seen you around before, but happy Wednesday. Glad to have you here. You said not my to be read pile, but I might I recommend Wolf of the North by Duncan N. Hamilton. You certainly might. Let's see, Wolf of the North by Duncan M. Hamilton. Let's pull that up here. Oh, it's got a cool cover. It's got a map on the inside too, it looks like. So hey, Tallwin, you're 2 for 2 right there, buddy. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. It's kind of like Viking themed, I'm assuming, based on the title. Reading the description now. It has been generations since the Northlands have seen a hero worthy of the title. Many have made the claim, but few have lived to defend it. Timid, weak, and bullied, Wulfric is an unlikely candidate as there could be. A chance encounter with an ancient and mysterious object awakens a latent gift, and Wulfric's life changes course. Against a backdrop of war, tragedy, and an enemy whose hatred for him knows no bounds, Wulfric will be forged from a young boy into the Wolf of the North. This is his tale. Very cool. I appreciate the suggestion. I love the cover, y'all. It's a sick cover. Wolf of the North by Duncan N. Hamilton. All right, shout out. Hey, Andy Gill, my friend, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Happy Wednesday, and how you doing? Glad to have you here. Folks, Aiden, my man, hello. Welcome in. Good to see you. Y'all, if you're new around here, first of all, glad to have you. Thank you for being here. I'm author Alex Knight, and this is the writing stream. It's our cozy corner of the internet, just kind of kicking things off with some good vibes each day. Thanks for joining us. We're here every weekday, 7 to 9 a.m. Central Time. Monday to Thursdays, we do writing streams. I write my next book on stream. I invite y'all to join along. We create together during focused writing sprints. And then we talk about books and reading and writing, publishing, all that fun stuff. And then on Fridays, we make fantasy maps together. So, hey, that's only 2 days away, y'all. Stick around. Stick around when we do that on Friday. Let me catch up on chat here. Slindy, it's laundry day. All right. That's an important day. I got a big pile of laundry laying over there I need to get to. So, hey, Slindy, let's do it together today. You knock that laundry out, I'll knock my laundry out. And by the end of the day, we'll have unwrinkled clothing to wear, unlike this shirt. Aaron says that good for you, making your TBR shorter. Well, yep, that's the plan. It's a tough plan. There's always so many good books out there. They always get added to it. Seth, good morning. Good to see you, man. How you doing? Your profile picture always stands out with that bright, orange kind of background. It's not really orange. It's a color that I'm not describing well, but it always stands out. Snow, you said I try, but my ADD and my ADHD don't let me read a lot. Oh, well, it sounds like you read a lot, Snow. At least compared to me. So you're pushing on through. I respect that. Aaron said, any plans for what part of the map you'll be working on for the map stream this week? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Just talking about the map. Hey, we can pull that up real quick, y'all. Let's take a peek. Aaron, I don't have any plans necessarily for where we're gonna work, but I think yesterday I mentioned there was something I was saying we might work on. But hey, let's pull the map up here and take a look. Here we go. Let me just make sure I can see the preview. Y'all, this is what we've been building on Fridays for our fantasy map Fridays. It's all the progress we made. We got a nice northern section done up here. And last Friday we were working on the south, kind of doing these chain of islands. Hey, the islands need names, actually, come to think of it. I feel like it'd be part of the lore of this world that those 3 islands got names, right? So think on that. We'll open it up to name suggestions come Friday. I said yesterday there was something we might work on for the map on Friday. I don't know what it was though. Well, we're going to see. Friday, we'll be back at it, folks. So make sure you're here. We're going to keep working on the map together. I'll be taking your suggestions, and we'll build it together. Be a good time. But hey, welcome in, everybody. Glad to have you. Happy Wednesday. Let's see. What else did I miss in chat? Wasab1 said, you've absolutely gotten this asked many times. What's your favorite book from the horror genre? Oh, it's Wasabi. That's what the one's supposed to be. Wasabi, haha. Well, well, welcome in, Wasabi. I am quite a Wasabi fan, my friend. It's a special kind of burn, ain't it? Lights up the sinuses, clears you out. It's great. My favorite book in the horror genre? I've not read that much horror, despite being a fan of horror and spooky things. I've recently read Starling House by Alex E. Harrow. Quite enjoyed that one, though it was more on the creepy vibe side than the horror vibe. And honestly, I'm gonna say The Lost World by Michael Crichton, the sequel to Jurassic Park. That book's got more thriller leaning into horror in it than one might expect. There's some scenes in that book that I still remember that were scary to me back then, and they're still scary today. So I'm gonna go with those. But Wasabi, right back at you, buddy. You let me know. What's your favorite book in the horror genre? Slindy said, good food this weekend for my dad's birthday. I need to find more things to look forward to, not gonna lie. Hey, Slindy, that's your homework, buddy. That's your homework. By the end of stream, you let me know. You let me know what you got that you're looking forward to. There's got to be something out there. And if not, we're gonna make plans if there's something you're looking forward to. Wasabi, you already answered. You said mine's personally Christine. Christine, I am not aware of that book. Anybody know who it's by? Impage, Ian has the adventures of Ariel Moondove from another A Night. The other A Night. There's a couple of us out there. There's a couple. I do like that name, Ariel Moondove. Very nice, very dramatic. Seth, you said, how's that competition with Stephen King going? Seth, he's in the lead for now, but we just want him to feel good. You know, we're letting him get a comfortable lead, letting him kind of settle in, get complacent, and then we're gonna get him. We're coming for him. Just don't tell him. Shh, don't let him know. We're gonna we're stealth and surprise are our weapons here. Ian said my wife is a terrifying reading machine. She says 75 books. 75 books down this calendar year. Ian, you are not kidding. Holy cow, dude! 70. We're only 4 months in. 4 months and change. 75 books. Ian, she devours. Oh my god, dude. Please tell her congratulations for me. That is truly an impressive feat. Wow. Other name, good morning, my friend. Welcome in. How you doing? And Other, I've been asking everybody, but what are you looking forward to? You got something coming up this weekend? Later this week? What are you excited about? We all need something to look forward to, right? An Anna 8 books. An 8 books. Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate that. Thanks for the follows too, folks. Y'all kicking it off strong today. We haven't even written a word, and y'all bringing the good vibes. Thank you very much for that. When you win says, when you win, let me know what you want me to call you to. You good with when you win, or if you got a first name you want to go by, just let me know. Good for whatever. You said, how do you come up with names? Is there a process? Talking about like character names or book names? Because I can speak to both. For character names, I think about what culture the book is inspired by. They all have. I base all of my book settings in some relative real world scenario, and I'll look at names from that culture and look up how the letters function together, and can create names kind of based on that. If we're talking character names, we're talking book names. I'm bad at it. I'm bad at it. I struggle and I flounder and I think about it a lot, and sometimes we get there. Titles. Not good at those. That's a weak point. Anna It Books, I think that's what it is, said my friend was just asking about Incarnate. Oh, okay. Hey, it's a great program. Great program. If you got any questions about it, let me know. Maybe I can help you answer your friend's question. And thanks for being here. Thank you for sharing the live. Michelle Hossage said, hi, do you have any books out now? And if so, can you tell me what they might be about? Michelle, that is a beautiful question. Thank you very much for the lob. For the serving it up on a silver platter for me. I certainly do, Michelle. These are all my book ones right here. You can find them on Amazon as ebook, paperback, and audiobook if you prefer. The top row is fantasy. The bottom row is lit RPG. So whatever genre you're into, between those two genres, we got them for you. If we do a quick rundown, The Far Wild on the top right is kind of Jurassic Park inspired. It's a fantasy thriller. following an expedition that gets lost in a dangerous wilderness. And the main character there on the cover is one of my favorite characters I've ever written. He is the Empire's most beloved adventurer, or perhaps its most successful con man. I'll leave it up to you to decide. You take a read and let me know. But if you like something a little more serious, Servant of Rage on the top left is a gritty fantasy set in a Genghis Khan-inspired world. It's got Dragon Ball Z-esque fight scenes and a Highlander magic system where if you kill another magic user, you take all of their magic. And as you can imagine, things are not so friendly when when those stakes are on the table. So there's a quick little rundown of a couple. I'm not going to go into them all. I'll just shout out last, we have Wriggly Little Hands there at the top center. Personally, I think it's my magnum opus. I'm dying waiting to get the launch day for it. May 27th, y'all. I cannot wait to have that one out. It's a comedy fantasy about a bumbling family of goblins who go on a quest to save the Dark Lord and accidentally do good at every turn. They're not quite as evil as they think they are, but they try. They aspire to be evil. There's a lot of shenanigans along the way. I like to describe it as a D&D campaign if everybody in the party said they just didn't need intelligence, just made that their dump stat. But thank you for asking, Michelle. You can find them all on Amazon, so thank you very much. Seth, you said, why did I think you wrote 100,000 words a day? Oh, Seth, that would be incredible. I would love that. Dude, I know authors that write like 5,000 a day. I've heard tell of romance authors writing like 6 to 7K a day, which is bonkers. Well done to them. I bow to you. That's incredible. 2.4K it's a comfortable amount for me each day. Cassidy Cook, hello. Good to see you. How you doing? Good to have you back. Happy Wednesday. What are you looking forward to, Cassidy? What do you got going on this week that you're excited about? Anna, thank you for following. I appreciate that. It took me a minute to get down there. And Michelle, thank you as well for following. I appreciate you both. Welcome in. We're glad to have you here. Y'all, this is a writing stream, so maybe we should get to some writing here in a minute. We could do that. Well, hey, we got a lot of new folks here, so ignore that animation. We haven't hit the word goal today. You didn't see anything. There are no fireworks there. Y'all, if you haven't been here before, first of all, welcome in. So glad to have you. Happy Wednesday. This is our cozy corner of the internet. We like to start off the day with some good vibes, send you out into the world feeling good. What we do is we talk books and writing and publishing. If you got any questions about those things, please ask me. I've been an author since 2018, so I'm happy to talk to whatever questions you might have. But also, if we just want to chat about books or whatever, that's totally fine. In between, we do 5-minute writing sprints. So you see I got my 5-minute timer on screen. Here in a minute, we're going to do our first sprint. I will be writing my next book live on stream, and I encourage you to write along with me, or anything you got to do. Slendy's on laundry day, so he's going to be knocking out laundry. If you got some tasks you want to do, you got to respond to some work emails or do some visual art, make a grilled cheese sandwich, as we've had folks do in the past, whatever it is, please join on in. But I'll be writing it. If you want to write along with me, you can share your word count at the end of the sprint, and we'll give you some encouragement. Folks, that's what we're here for. Just some good vibes. Get everybody starting the day well. So thanks for popping in. Snow, you said you're saving Servant of Rage on your Kindle. Well, thank you, Snow. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Winyu, you said you can call me Winyu if you want, or my first initial is P. My author name would be P White, which is a no for me. Fair enough. Hey, we'll stick with Winyu, or Win. It's original, right? We don't have anybody hanging around here with that name yet. Impage says no intelligence. That's half my players already. I won't tell him you said that, Impage, but I mean, sometimes it's fun to play that way, right? I love to tell folks I once played a barbarian with very low intelligence, and his name was Strong Rock Logbear. But due to the low intelligence, he would often get his own name mixed up. So some days he would be Log Rock Strong Bear. Some days he was Strong Rock Log Bear. Other days he was Rock Log Bear Strong. And I just kind of rolled a die, and decided how he was going to present himself that day. Because it was a long-running joke, and I had way too much fun with it. Seth Quincy, my friend, it's good to see you. Welcome in. I still love the calligraphy in your profile page or profile picture. It's super, super cool. Luke, happy Wednesday. Welcome in. Um, AR Roseland said I definitely plan on getting Wriggly Little Hands once it's out. Oh, I appreciate that, AR. It's boy, it is fully my magnum opus. I've never written a book that I felt as good about as I do that one. Y'all, I always tell you to chase your passion and write what you're most excited about, right? Like that's my advice that I preach to everyone. Uh, dude, it took me 10 published novels to finally follow my own advice and do that. And the book that, like, it took me, look, I love all these books, right? I love all the books I've written. I put a lot of work into them. I'm very proud of them. But Wriggly Little Hands, top center, is the first one that I truly went, I am writing this book purely for me. I don't care that the publishers say that comedy doesn't sell well. It's not a big market. This is a weird concept. It's a book that I wrote for myself, and it was the best experience I've ever had writing a book, and I think it's the best book I've ever made by a mile. The early reviews would agree. I've had folks that have been on my advanced review list for years now that have read all my books, and I just got some feedback from a couple of them that read Wrigley, and they're like, "Wow, this is truly the best thing you've ever written. It's a complete pivot," and I can only attribute that to the fact that y'all, it's truly the first book that I wrote for myself. That I just sat down and said, "I'm not going to listen to what the publishers say. I'm not going to think about what the market is. I'm going to do it for myself," and every step of the process has been an absolute joy. I had so much fun writing it that when we got to the publishing process and the cover design and the audiobook, I literally just told everybody I worked with, I said, look, I'm not going to give you that much direction. I'm going to say, just have fun. Do what you want with it. Bring the good vibes in and do what you want. And I mean, look at the cover art for this. That's not it right there. That's it right here. The artist just rocked it, man. I gave him so little instructions on what to do, and he was just like, I understand the assignment. So shout out to Ivan Shavrin. My dude rocked it. So anyway, I'll stop rambling about it, but I am losing my mind waiting to watch this book to y'all. Um, anyway, all that to say, I say to follow your passion in your writing. I mean it, y'all. Like, unabashedly, as brave as you can be. Write a book for you that you love and have fun with. It's the way to do it. I'm telling you, there's power in it. Anna says, most I've done is about 11K words, and I crashed for 2 weeks. It's not for me. Hey, that's all right, Anna. If you want to keep writing, have you tried short stories? Short stories can be 2,000 words to 10,000, anywhere in that range, and you can tell a complete story in that time. Plenty of contests out there you can submit it to. Any legitimate short story contest will be free to enter, and you'll get some judges looking at your stuff and might win some awards. The secret of short stories, they require everything a novel requires. If you can write a short story, you can write a novel. It's the same thing, just on a different length. I always tell people to start with short stories. That's if you want to keep writing. It's not for everybody. If you just want to read, ain't nothing wrong with that. Cassidy said, I'm going to a Magic the Gathering tournament with my girlfriend on Friday. Cassidy, hey, you going to? Is it Friday night? Is it gonna be a Friday night Magic? That should be awesome. What format are y'all playing? And have fun. Good luck, Derek. Block 1, my friend. Welcome in. Good to see you. Happy morning. Tommy Boy as well. Happy morning to you too, my friend. How you been? What have you been up to lately? Haley M. Helm, thank you for the roses. That's super kind of you. Never expected, but always appreciated. Thank you, Haley, and welcome in. It says you're a YA author in your name. That's sick. What YA you writing? YA is such a fun, young adult for those that aren't familiar with the acronym. I always try to explain the acronyms because boy, it's easy to slip into shop talk. What YA do you write, Haley? Because man, I love YA. Such a good genre, so fun. Also, Megan Harding and Harpy, thank you for re-upping the stream team. I appreciate y'all. That's always a joy to see you re-upping that stream team and hanging around. Y'all keep it going. Keep us strong here. Thank you very much. Snow, thank you for following. I appreciate that. Seriously, thank you. Let's see. Anna, you said my D&D character is a humanoid fighter type named Avinia. Is that correct? Did I say it right? You got the little accent above the N. Assuming it's Spanish, it'd make it like a Y, right? It's like Avinia. Sick name. Other name, you said, what's the content rating in Wriggly Little Hands? I bet my son would love it, but he's only 7. He'd probably be okay for it. Maybe a bit young for it. There's nothing there that should be a problem for him. Any of the jokes that are more adult would go over his head, and they're not even adult as like, innuendo or anything. They're jokes like, a character falls down a mountain of gold, and it's described as he slides down a billionaire's worth of untaxed income. So like if 7-year-old's not going to get jabs at the 1%. The only thing I'd be cautious about is there are some shadow servants that one of the characters can summon, and they're described as damned souls from the pit of hell. It's very much played off as a joke frequently, but the use of damned and hell is in there. So if that's troublesome for a 7-year-old, that might be a bit young for that. Other than that, there's no vulgarity or anything. I'm sure he would love the fart jokes in it. Or they would love. Oh, you said son. Okay, so I'm sure he would love the fart jokes in it. A.R. Rosalind said, I think my husband will like it too, and his birthday is the same day it comes out. Well, Rosalind, that's pretty perfect, isn't it? I think that just lines up. Oh, Haley, you said you're a romance author. Okay, well, rock on. And thank you for following. I appreciate that. What have you been writing? What have you been working on in the romance genre lately? That's a very, very lucrative genre there. Massive respect for the top dog in the industry that stays on top no matter what. Cassidy, you're going to play Pauper in the MTG tournament. That's awesome. That's incredible. I love the Pauper format. Y'all, if you don't play Magic the Gathering, Pauper is a format that only uses common and I think a couple uncommon cards are allowed. Basically, it says all the cards that are really expensive and hard to get, we're throwing them out. We're going to make decks with the common available cards. To the game of the people. Well, have fun with that, Cassidy. I appreciate it. You don't see a lot of folks playing Pauper, but I appreciate you keeping the format going. Goblin Ninja, yo, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. You're on brand for this stream, considering this is my next book coming out with my chaotic goblins going out in the world and having a little adventure. How you doing? Anna, you said you win 11K in one day. Ooh. Rock on, Anna. 11,000 words in one day. Very nice. Yeah, I see why that would break you. That is a lot. That's a lot in one day. I think my total is 16K, but that was over like legitimately 23 hours. And yes, it did break me. It was terrible. I don't want to ever do that again. It's a special kind of pain when you turn your brain to mush from writing too much. Well done, though. You've published 3 books, and you got one releasing in June. Well, Anna, tell us about it. Drop it in chat. Let us know what's going on. Haley, you write young adult romances. That sounds fun. I want to look that up. I'm writing your name down right now. But Haley M. Helm, YA author. Haley, drop me a title of one you want me to take a look at. Destiny, you're right. I got distracted talking to chat because a lot of new faces in here today. We're having a good time, but you're right, Destiny. This is a writing stream, isn't it, folks? Destiny, you got 497 words, and we haven't even done a sprint yet. Well, first of all, well done, Destiny. Second of all, we need to do a writing sprint. So I've got the 5-minute timer up here, and I'm going to get to it here in, let's say, 30 seconds. We're going to start that first sprint. Cooking Chaos, thank you for the follow, my friend. And welcome in. How you doing on this Wednesday? Nice to have you. I dig the name, Cooking Chaos. That almost sounds like the title of like a cozy fantasy book with a little bit of chaotic vibes in there. I can see that, cozy fantasy's hot right now. So hey, if you want a book title, I think you already got one. All right, folks. So hey, welcome in. A lot of new faces here. So first of all, thank you for joining. Basic concept, what we're going to do here, I got 5 minutes on the clock. I'm going to write my next book on stream, and I encourage y'all to write with me. It's going to be a 5-minute focus sprint, and let's see how it goes. Cooking Chaos, you said I've learned how to burn water. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Burnt water, huh? All right, folks. Hey, if you're going to write along with me, open your Word doc, dust off the keyboard, reset the ribbon if you're writing on typewriter. I don't know. Open a new page if you're doing it by hand. Whatever it is. Hey, let's get to it. Timer's ticking, so let's get some words on page, everybody. If you're sprinting along with me, I wish you good luck. Otherwise, let's get to it. Let's get some words on page, y'all. Let me read where I was when I left off yesterday. Oh boy, I need a word here. I'm going to underline it and come back to it. Yeah, I need that. Wow. All right, we'll have to do a different word. I don't even know how to describe. I was going to ask chat for the word that I was looking for, but I don't even know how to ask y'all for it. um, we'll just say this for now. Appreciate y'all dropping stuff in chat there. I love it. I'll get to it as soon as this sprint's over, which minute 50 left. But yeah, keep talking there, y'all. If you want to drop any questions for me, anything like that, I will pop over and we'll talk about it here in about a minute 45 seconds. Appreciate the question, Anna. Excited to talk about it. Thank you very much for that. All right, let me pause for one. Oh, no, timer's done. Holy cow. That totally slipped past me. I didn't notice it. Y'all, give me just 1 second here. I need to review a character sheet to see if what I am trying to write is possible for this character. I know he's got some sort of trick up his sleeve here. I just need to remember what the specifics of it. Okay, okay. That's how we can do it. There we go. Let me just make a note. There we go. All right. Let's see how that... Hey, folks, if you were writing along with me there, first of all, thank you. pleasure to have you sprinting along. How many words did you get? What progress did you make? Please let me know. Drop it in chat. I did 230 words. Let's see, minus, let's be honest here, minus 8 words, which are notes that I left for the next sprint. But hey, we'll take that. That's a good start there. Let me catch up on chat because I appreciate y'all keeping it alive while I was writing. Let's see. Caleb Browning, author, asked a question. Oh yeah, you messaged me last night. I will get to that. Sorry for the delay in responding. I was watching my team get its behind whooped in the playoffs last night, so we'll get there. But let's see. You said the chat scrolled and I lost your comment. Where is it? I know it's in here. I totally lost it. Wow. Okay. Hold please. Hold please. Wow. I know. I saw it. There it is. Okay. Hey, I'm getting close to finishing my first draft of my epic fantasy novella. Oh, well, congratulations, Kayla. Congratulations. What's it about? Give us a little pitch for it. That's super cool. Anna, you said I write dystopian fantasy novels where speaking is a crime. Ooh, that's a fascinating concept. I mean, it's a terrifying concept, but we're talking dystopian, right? So that makes sense. Very cool, Anna. Very creepy. Drop a title for us so we can look it up. Anna says silent sounds and whispering waters. Is that a title for one of your books? Destiny said I'm on page 2 of my essay. Hey, keep it going, Destiny. Good job. Good job. Other name, you said that's awesome about Wriggly Little Hands. I'm getting 2 copies in so my son can have one too. Well, thank you, Other name. I appreciate that. That'd be awesome. Let me know how he likes it. I think there is potential for kids to like it. I'm not good at judging the age range, but it's very clean book-wise. It's like a Terry Pratchett novel. If I can compare myself to the master himself. Other names, I'm sorry for the delayed response. I had to drop the aforementioned heathen off at school in reference to your child. I do like the idea of referring to your children as heathen. Anna, you said I'm writing an 8-page comparative essay on D&D, or DID, and Erickson's psychosocial therapy. Anna, wow. That was my intelligence stat is not high enough to understand what was just said. That sounds important, difficult. Good luck with it. Rock on though. And then you asked what books got you into reading and how did that shift into writing? Oh, Anna, I read everything back in the day, but I think fantasy is really where it started, where it took off when I discovered like the Dragonlance books. That really got me excited about writing or reading, and I just kind of started devouring books to the point that I went, you know what, I kind of want to write some of these my own, right? And so around middle school, I started just writing various pieces of fiction after school, and kind of grew from there, and I kind of never stopped. What about you? What got you into it? What was your kickstart? We all have a gateway book, right? Cooking Chaos. I'm really going to have fun saying that name. I'm better at writing horror than fantasy is what I'm learning. Hey, if horror is your deal, rock on. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's probably not what I should be good at writing. Hey, horror is an equally valid and very fun genre. Manchu says, when editing, do you end up changing a lot or is it usually just minor things? Manchu, I like to write pretty clean copy, so I don't change too much in editing. At least I hope not to. Sometimes it has to happen, but no, I think I've written 12 or 13 books now, 10 of which are published, and the rest are in the works. Actually, it's more like 14 or 15 if we really think about it. So I've gotten pretty good at kind of executing on my premise. So I haven't had to have too much editing that really makes drastic changes lately, but hey, you can always roll a nat 1, right? You can always just absolutely fail your roll and really need to put some work into it to fix it. So yeah, I like to think I'm pretty good, but ask my editor. Maybe they have a better answer. they might have a different opinion. Ian the Wizard, you netted 5 words, mostly editing. Hey, that's all right. That's an impressive feat, netting 5 words while editing. Rock on, dude. I can tell from what I've seen in Discord, you know what you're doing with the editing. I am impressed. Which, speaking of, hey y'all, if you're having fun and you want to hang out when the stream's offline, I just dropped our Discord in the chat. Please, if you want to join, we'd love to have you. Copy and paste that link, and you can pop into the server. We just crossed 100 people in the server. 100 folks hanging out. Can you? I mean, what? Y'all, it's been like 6 weeks since we started streaming. And y'all asked for a Discord server, and I was like, I don't want to run a Discord server, and chat kept asking for a Discord server, and I made it, and they have blown it up into this incredible community. Wow, thank you guys. That's seriously insane. Thank you. Which, hey, nice transition. Poison Apple Tea, welcome in, my friend. One of the OGest of the OGs in this stream. Good to see you. We've already talked about your grilled cheese today, as is required on every stream. Welcome back. Good to have you. I hope you've been doing well. Harpy, 430 words on that sprint. Whew. Well done. Very, very nice. Destiny, 555 words. Y'all, it's scaring me. Y'all got those fingers of fire today. Rock on. Good stuff. Keep it going. Poison, you said sorry about the playoffs. No free burger from Wendy's. Hey, we get free Papa John's and free Chick-fil-A when the Lightning win. But I'm about 1,000 miles from my hometown these days, so doesn't quite count for me. But I just feel it in spirit. But it's a 1-4 series, so we're just down 1 game. We're not out yet. They'll bounce back. Impage, you said character sheet. Is he a level 7 Eldritch Knight fighter? No, he is a... I can pull up the character sheet. This book that I'm working on now is progression fantasy, so we do have like character sheets and stuff in it. The main character, let's see. Let me grab his current status. He is currently tier A, level 32. Paragon is his class. Very light spoilers in that comment if you are reading the Paragon series. And folks, if you're wondering what I'm writing, it's this book down here on the bottom left with the white border. It's book 5 in the Paragon series. This one's book 1 down here. We don't have a cover for book 5 yet, but it is the last book in the series. So our climactic finale. It's going to be a fun one. That's what we're working on right now. All right, let me see what else is going on in chat here because I'm really dragging. But y'all asking good questions. I appreciate that. AJ, you said, what's the best piece of advice you wish another author would have given you when starting out? AJ, flat out, there's 2 pieces here. Write short stories to practice and submit them to contests. I swear, guys, it's the best thing you can do for your craft. Short stories require every aspect of a novel. They need a beginning, a middle, an end. They need characters, conflict, resolution. They need suspense and drama and twists and turns, all in a 10,000 word little package. It's like the best way to practice for writing a full novel, because a novel needs all those things just in a 100,000 word package. So I wish they had told me to write short stories and submit them to contests earlier. It's the best thing you can do. And second, I wish that I had been told to just be unabashedly brave in writing the story that you want to write. Don't think about other people. Don't think about the market. Write the book for you first, and everything else falls into place. So those are the 2 pieces of advice I would go with. Cooking said, my intelligence modifier is a -3. Hey, Cooking, solidarity, my dude. I'm with you there. I'm with you on that one. The low intelligence club unite. I like to think my wisdom stat's pretty high. That makes up for it, right? Or is it just wise to know that your intelligence is low? I know that I know nothing. Rosalind, you said, I'm walking to get coffee after dropping my son off at school, then decide if I keep the prologue. Rosalind, that sounds lovely. That sounds absolutely lovely. You drop your kid off at school, you walk to... Are you living in like a European utopia of the future that you can walk your kid to school and then to the coffee shop and then go back home? Like, holy... That's insane. I'm very jealous. I live in Houston presently, known as the city in which a car is... I mean, how do I say beyond a requirement? Put it this way, when I lived in Tampa, I could drive an hour and a half all the way to Orlando and go to all the amusement parks. Like, that was like 3 cities over, and I could go to the best amusement parks in the world. Now I live in Houston, and I drive in an hour and a half, and I'm still in Houston. I'm just on the other side of Houston and didn't pass anything interesting on the way. Okay, that's a little bit of a hyperbole. There's some interesting stuff in Houston. It's just an hour away, no matter where you live. Anyway, that's my tangent about Houston, and I'm incredibly jealous that you can walk your kid to school and then to the coffee shop. So enjoy that. I lived very briefly in San Diego and walked to work every day. Oh, God, it was paradise, y'all. It was paradise. What a city. Anna Book said, what writing platform did you start, and which one do you use currently? Anna, I write on Google Docs in Google Drive. Because I have a MacBook and I have a desktop that's a PC. They don't talk to each other well, but Google Drive just syncs between them. So I can open the Word document there on my MacBook, my desktop, or my phone, and pick right up where I left off. So I love that. What about you? What's your poison of choice? Rafi said, sorry I'm late. I slept in and I'm still tired. I hope the live's been good. Rafi, we're rocking and rolling. We're way behind on word count today, but the chat has been insane. We're talking about books and just having a good time. It's been wonderful. A lot of follows, a lot of folks interacting. So you know what? We could be a bit behind on word count for that. And Rafi, like I say, man, you're never late. You made it. That's all I ask. I appreciate you being here. Seriously. How'd your live go yesterday, dude? Let me know. I couldn't make it in, but I saw you do it, and I was like, man, if I wasn't so behind on work, I'd love to be there. But how'd it go? Harpy said, the Dangerous Angels series inspired my passion for writing when I was in high school. Rock on. I've not heard about that. Not heard about that series. What's it about? Tell me about it. Seth said, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you? Seth, I'm 32, my man. You can't tell from the head, but 32. Manchu said, I just finished book 1 of Paragon yesterday. Looking forward to starting 2. Well, thank you, Manchu. I appreciate that, man. I hope you had a good time with it. Book 2's out. Book 3 is out. Book 4 is written. It's with Audio Producer, so they're working on that. I think we're looking at a early 26 release on that one. And I'm writing book 5 now, so that series is going to be done. Thank you for reading, though. Toss up a review on Amazon if you don't mind, if you enjoyed it. I'd greatly appreciate that. But thank you. A.R. Rosalind, I live in the city by a mall, and we live between a school and the mall. Well, that sounds incredible, Rosalind. I'm very jealous. Rock on. Ian says, I'm lucky to live in a small city, downtown adjacent enough to walk everywhere when the weather's good. Ian, sounds like paradise, my dude. I think you kind of did it. You kind of did it. Rock on. Anna, you and Google Docs are besties. Yeah, solidarity. I'm with you there. Ayo, you finished Wriggly Little Hands. Every time I say that, it sounds like I'm saying Ayo. But no, Ayo in chat. AOAX said I finished Wriggly Little Hands last night. It was a blast all the way through. Ayo, thank you. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for reading the advanced copy. I hugely appreciate you, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hey, who was your favorite character? Let me know. I know there's some wild boys in there. Let me know who stood out. Rafi said the live went well. Ian and Poison hopped in and talked for a while. Ian even popped in stream. Ian's awesome, isn't he? I don't even know where Ian came from. My man just rolled up and was like, I'm kind of the best, and has just been that way ever since. I love it, dude. He's got such good writing feedback, incredibly great feedback in the Discord, here to support the lives. I don't know. I can't sing Ian's praises enough. I appreciate you, Ian. You are the GOAT, my dude. Thank you for supporting Rafi and checking out the stream. A Fallen Star, hey, welcome back, my friend. Good to see you. How you doing? Good to have you back. You decided to rewrite the prologue and give it a complete overhaul. Okay, hey, if that feels right for you, go for it. We'll support you through it. I hope that it goes well. If you got questions, as usual, let me know here. We'll talk about it. Anna says the Magic Treehouse series got you into reading, and then Suzanne Collins, and I wanted to write too. Whew, boy, those are some big starters there, Anna. I mean, you're pulling out the heavy hitters. Magic Treehouse, absolutely S tier. I love that series. Read so much of it growing up. My wife too. And then Suzanne Collins. That is a smart woman right there. Holy cow, her books are so good. I aspire to having 1/10 of her intelligence stat, because that is a smart woman that writes good books. You picked some good ones there, Anna. Paul Hare, welcome in, my friend. Hey, good to see you. Happy Wednesday. How you been? You've been everywhere lately. You've been on all the lives. You were on the You were hanging out with the podcast interview we did on Monday. Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. Well, we did one on Sunday too, but that one wasn't live. You're in the streams, dude. You're just everywhere. Good to see you again. Um, Ian says, hardly. I just found my people. Nah, you're being humble, my dude. Your name is Ian the Wizard GG, but it should be Ian the Wizard the Goat. Or maybe just Ian the Goat GG? AO said, I lost my mind when I found out about the detective, to be honest. Wasn't expecting his name. I'm glad you like that one. That felt like it was one of the jokes I was least confident about in the book, but it seems to be hitting with people, so we'll take it. We'll take it. Serb3D, there is a Discord, my friend. Hey, let me drop the link for you again. We just crossed 100 members in the Discord, y'all. There's the link in chat if you want to join it. Insane. Over 100 people. Are you kidding me? Absolutely nuts. Thank you for being there. All right, we're gonna get another writing sprint queued up here because I'm way behind on those today. But y'all just bring in all the good chat. You know, I'm having fun talking to everybody. Rafi says it's insane how smart everyone in the live is. I swear every person has taught me a new thing. Rafi, that's to the folks in the live, but that's also that also speaks to you being willing to listen and learn, my dude. It's a really undervalued skill, you know, just being open to hearing what folks have to say and listening to their viewpoint. Like, that's a hallmark of intelligence right there, just being willing to listen to, you know, broad horizons, viewpoints from many different angles. You're like a sponge, my man. You're soaking it up. So rock on. Never lose that. Fallen Star, you said, have you ever given a chapter a complete overhaul? If so, how many times? Yeah, I've done it a couple times, Fallen. I'm not sure... I don't know how many, I don't have a number, but I've definitely done it. I mean, I've given books entire overhauls. Regrettably, it's not a fun experience, but sometimes you got to do it. I try not to do too many overhauls these days, but like, you know, I'm 10 published books into it now, so I feel like I should have a pretty good feel of how to write the chapter mostly correct from the beginning, but it still happens. I try not to do it too many times because I want to keep forward progress going, but it happens. That's how it goes. All right, well, let's get to this. Jacob, good morning. We're just getting ready to kick off a writing sprint here, but good to see you, my man. Thank you for being here. How you doing, and what are you looking forward to this week? I've been asking everybody today, but I want to know what's got you excited coming up. We got folks going to a Magic the Gathering tournament this weekend. We got folks excited for some good food or their day off. Share it with us. Anna says, are you an underwriter or an overwriter? I write less the first draft, then go back and add in details. No, that's interesting, Anna. I've never, I mean, that makes sense, but I've never really thought about doing it that way. I like to, I guess if anything, I'm an overwriter. I just kind of try to nail it on the first time through, go a little bit slower, but have it like a little cleaner of copy. I think if anything, I do cut in my edits, so I guess that makes me an overwriter. I don't think it's particularly significantly over, though. What a fascinating question, though. I've never thought about that. Thank you for asking it, Anna. And what an interesting way you write. I kind of dig it. I see the value in that, right? You just you tear through it, and then you come back and you fill it out where you need to. I like it. Paul, what you see you responded to something. Oh, most of the time it's one eye on the stream and one eye on my toddler. I try to find the thin line between giving him independence and keeping him from hurting himself. Hey, I appreciate that. I think that's a good place to be. Cowsmick, hey, welcome in, buddy. Haven't seen you around before, but I appreciate you being here and commenting. Happy Wednesday to you. You said, what am I looking forward to? Saturday. Hey, I feel you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All praise be to Saturday. Best day of the week, ain't it? Poison, you're finishing finals this week, and then 2 weeks of freedom. Ooh, that sounds nice, Poison. Hey, rock on. Y'all send some good luck Poison's way. I know they've been grinding hard for those finals. They're going to rock them. I believe in you, Poison. Destroy and Dad, welcome in, buddy. Oh, you're starting a book. Let's go, dude. I love to hear it, Dan. Rock on, man. You said I've inspired you? Oh, you're being flat. You're flattering me now. I think you inspired yourself. You had the impetus to get going. You kick-started that engine, so good for you, buddy. Do you have an idea board? I don't do idea boards, but I see the power in them. A lot of people on Pinterest make some pretty cool stuff. If that's something that feels like it's going to vibe with you, it's going to inspire you, rock on. Go for it. Jacob, you play beach volleyball on Wednesdays, and that starts today. Whoa, that's a good thing to be excited about. I was just talking to my wife about how awesome volleyball is as a sport. Like, it's the perfect mix of anticipation with action with, like, teamwork. What an awesome sport. Rock on for playing it. That's sick. All right, y'all, chat is popping off, and I am not able to catch up with it, but I got to do a writing sprint, so let me just do a quick, brief look through. Cassidy, you hit your word goal. Let's go. 2 days in a row. Good for you, Cassidy. I'm proud of you. 1,124 words. You are rocking and rolling. Let's go. I aspire to that today. Let's see if we can do that. Anna, it's your finals week as well. Rock on. Good luck to you. Get there. John K. Foster, welcome back in. Hearing about different writing philosophies on the stream is really interesting and helpful. I'm glad to hear it, John. That's part of what we do here. It's all about the good vibes and whatnot, but I want folks to, kind of learn, kind of open their minds a bit, get some inspiration, go out into the world and create good art. That's the plan, right? That's what makes life worth living. So I'm glad to hear that, John. Derek Bourne says, Alex. Well, Derek, good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. We're just getting the writing sprint started. So, hey, I'm going to stop talking about it. We're going to start doing it. That was a very loud clap. My ears are ringing. Hey, let's get going on it. If y'all going to join me on the sprint, please, by all means, love to have you. Open that Word document, pick up that pen, and turn to a blank page, whatever it is. We're going to do 5 minutes of focused writing here. And on the way out, I'll just say, Ayo, you bought the Far Wild. My dude. Thank you, Ayo. Thank you very much. That's super kind of you. I hope you enjoy it. Tell Sinicio hi for me, and I'll let you determine if he is the Empire's most beloved adventurer or its most successful con man. You let me know where he lands on there. Derek, you got to head to work, but you're going to sneak some writing in today. Rock on, buddy. Get it. Get it. I believe in you. Get those words in. And y'all, I'm going to do the same right now. If you got questions or topics you want to talk about in chat, please just drop it in there, and I will. I'll catch it after this writing sprint. Yeah, let's get some words done. Cassidy, you're heading out. I appreciate you being here. Good job on the word goal, and you're gonna go cuddle your girlfriend and watch some Hunter x Hunter. Rock on. Hey, that sounds great to me. You've achieved your word goal. You have earned it. Have a good one, Cassidy. Thank you for being here. Now I'm gonna hit my word goal. That's right, Derek. You hit that. It was 100 pre-orders, right, for your most recent one. Nice job, buddy. Nice job. That's really impressive. I can tell you put a big push for that, and you achieved the goal. So I'm proud of you. Rock on, man. Rock on. Will, welcome in, buddy. You said I wasn't expecting to make the stream today, but I got stuck working over. Oh, because you got stuck working over. Well, I'm sorry you got stuck working over, but you made it. Welcome in, my friend. Y'all, Will has landed. Welcome in, buddy. Happy Wednesday. Good to have you here. I am way behind on my word count because chat's been having such a good time. We've been rocking and rolling, so let's get some words here, and then I'll be back. Ben, you got an interview later today. Good luck, my guy. Y'all, shoot some good vibes Ben's way. Want him to nail that interview. You got this, buddy. Walk in there with supreme confidence. I have supreme confidence in you. Jacob, you got to head to work? Hey, thank you for being here, man. I'm glad you popped in for a little bit. It was always nice to see you. Hey, have a good work day, man. And we'll catch you on the next one, huh? Happy Wednesday to you, bud. I think time's probably up. It is. All right, I'll finish this sentence. All right, let's go. Y'all, thanks for putting chatting in chat over there while I was writing. Hey, if you were sprinting along with me, let me know how it went. Drop those word counts. Sloyd, you snuck in 120 words at work, man. Don't tell my boss. Hey, Sloyds, good. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. Look, what is it? Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I on company time. We'll just say that's why I write on company time. Sloyds, I've been there, man. Back in the day when I was grinding at the office, for sure I slipped in some writing here and there. And then left work and went straight to the library. Ate dinner in the car on the way there and went to the library and wrote. You gotta do it however you can. Isabel Knight, welcome in on YouTube. Hey, thanks for coming back. It's good to see you. Love seeing the beautiful hues of your profile picture down there chatting from YouTube. You're going to join the sprint. You still need to finish up that short story for your anthology. Rock on. You got 3 sentences on that sprint. Hey, that's 3 more than you had. Rock on. Proud of you. Progress is progress. Exactly. Hey, thanks for being here again, Isabel. How you doing? And as my first YouTube viewer today, let me hit you with our question of the day, which is, what are you looking forward to? It's Wednesday, right? We're halfway through the week. What's got you excited? Is it the weekend? You got something coming up before then? Let me know. And in the meantime, I'm going to figure out how many words I wrote on that writing sprint. So let's see, 482. And I know where I started. So we started right here. Let's highlight it. 295 words, y'all. That was a good sprint for me. I went a bit long, a little bit, well, fudging it a little bit. But so look, sometimes when the writing's flowing, you got to roll with it, right? So we'll take that. 295. Destiny 612. Let's go. Let's go, Destiny. You are on it today. Is your keyboard smoking? You need to like fan it off a little bit. Good for you. Keep it going. Anna said, how do you feel about Indiana Jones? Well, Anna, it's a good question. Real quick, I want to thank Houdini for the follow, my guy. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. How you doing? Welcome to our good vibes corner of the internet. Trying to start the day off with some good feel for everybody. Anna, I dig Indiana Jones. I love that adventure story of it. You know, it's like a classic adventure story. It's a format I don't think we see enough of kind of, I mean, I think it was overdone at one point in time, but I think now we've cycled back around that. I'd love to see more of those, like, I don't know, going to exotic places, doing crazy things in old forgotten temples and stuff. Like, it's a super fun format. Love to see more of it. So I'd say I'm a fan. Anna said, do you have a newsletter? How do you market your books? Anna, I do have a newsletter. Let me see, do I have a easy link here? Here we go. I'll drop my link tree in chat here. If you want to copy and paste that into your browser, you'll get all my links. I do have a newsletter that comes out once a month, but that's really more of like a recap of what I do as a working author. I like to talk to people that might not know what authors do and get into the nitty gritty of like, yeah, today this month I formatted a book, or I booked ad promos with creators, or I sent out advanced review copies to folks. It's a bit of a behind the scenes look at author life. So that's the newsletter. Marketing, I mean, Anna, I'm always trying to find ways to market because honestly, I got no idea. I got no idea how to market books. We're always looking for new ways to do it because it's tough. It's tough out there. It's ever changing. Things that have worked in the past might not work now, so it's a little bit exploratory, Um, Paul said, I finally get to be a player in D&D, and it got me thinking, how do you come up with character names? It's by far the hardest part for me when making characters. Paul, it is hard. It is, especially if it's a character you're going to play. That puts even more pressure on it, right? Paul, think about your character's backstory, what they're inspired by, and try to pick a name that either would hint at that with its sound or its feel, the order of its letters, or base it on perhaps a real world culture of some sort. Add a little fantasy twist of your own creation, and then just kind of look at how that culture structures its names, and pick one of those structures, and then put a little twist on it to make, the structure of the name how you'd like it, but with a sound that you want. That would be my advice. That's kind of what I do when I'm making character names. Also, you can go to Random Name Generator. I think that's the website. Fantasy Name Generator. Fantasy Name Generator. Generators.com. Is a wonderful website for this sort of thing. If you just want to rock it up, roll some dice, get a good name generated real quick. Poison Apple Tea, you said you scrapped a book I've loosely worked on for over a year. I'm going to upgrade the setting and make it better. Well, I'm sorry to hear you scrapped it, Poison, but I'm glad to hear you got some inspiration riding there. You got something you're chasing. I like it. Going to upgrade the setting and make it better. All right, rock on. Chase that passion. Rosalind, you said I decided to drop the prologue. It gave away too much and didn't work with the new magic system. All right, hey, trust yourself, stick with it, and keep writing ahead. You can always fix it in editing, right? But I'm glad you made a call on it. Very good. Sloyd said, dude, a strong idea pops up and you just got to get it down when it's fresh and alive. Absolutely, Sloyd, you understand, my man. You know that feel. Got to get it down on paper. Look, if I got a good idea and I don't write it down, y'all, it's going to go in this ear, it's going to bounce around over here, I'm going to sneeze, and it's going to disappear. There might be a line in Wriggly Little Hands about that, about the goblins having such vacuous heads, and an idea gets in there, gets trapped inside their thick skull, bounces around a couple times, and then once they sneeze, it just gets blown out and it's gone. That was very much written by my own experience. So I store ideas on paper, otherwise they're full gone. So yes, definitely write it down. Impage said, if I don't have one in mind, fantasy name generator, then I take parts of words and slap them together. Boom, exactly. Impage with the name advice. Spot on, my guy. Rafi, you got a concrete 80 words, but it was your first sprint of the day. You're warming up. You're getting those fingers all figured out. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Anna said, how often do you go live? Anna, we're here every weekday, 7 to 9 a.m. Central Time. And on Fridays, y'all, we make fantasy maps on stream. Monday to Thursday, we do all this writing and chatting and talking about book stuff. And then on Fridays, we make maps. So hey, tune back in if you want some art vibes on Friday. This is the map we've been working on. Been having a great time making it with everybody. And look, we're 2 days away from the next map stream. What are we going to work on next on this thing, y'all? We populated the north up here with like this like rainforest, Puerto Rico inspired vibe. Like our pirate smuggler cove up here. And then we hopped down south and we made the Worm Lakes and our volcano. The Wither Worm, this dead city down here with its ghosts and its fog. A lot of fun. We did our little chain islands. Where are we going next? What are we going to do? We want to work on the towns, Harpy? Hey, we do. Y'all, the purple stuff is towns that we want to fill in. So we gotta do that. I want to get this port city going. So yeah, Friday, y'all. Come on back Friday. We're going to be working on that. Rafi, you've been calling for the agricultural city for a while now. Maybe we got to do that. Kyle, you said, is the dead city based on Houston? You get it, my guy. You get it. Isabel Knight, you said, I just broke into Act 2 in Island Keepers earlier today. Hey, congratulations. Maybe it won't fall apart. And you just finished making a fantasy map for your work in progress. Yo, Isabel Knight, I don't know if you're in the Discord, but if you are, you should share it in there on our art share channel. We love looking at that stuff. Heaping praise on everybody creating cool stuff. Y'all, I plugged the Discord server a bit earlier, but hold on. Let me show it off a little bit. Let me show it off. Here it is. And let's get into that art share channel. Y'all, look at this. Kooky was one of our OG members, was working on icons for her Twitch stream. Look at these icons. She made that from scratch. I mean, good job, Kooky. Showing that off in the art share channel. And she's also working on these borders for her stream. Super cool to see. Let's see what else we've been sharing here. Here's the map work from Friday. Here's another map. Goatman's working on. Love it. Love to see it. They got some super cool stuff going on in here. I was asking him questions about it. Geo, one of our OG members, drew me as a Pokemon trainer which I am absolutely flattered by. I love this image so much. So yeah, a little sample of the art share channel. Dude, Coswick's wife's making this awesome mushroom-inspired art. Dude, I kind of need that on my wall. How cool is that? I love it. So that's just one of the things we do in the Discord. If you want to come hang out, y'all, please, by all means, we'd love to have you there. I'll drop that link one more time. Right? Poison the Mushroom is incredible. I love it. It's such a cool art style, too. It's like done in the negative almost. All right, what did I miss in chat here? And then, y'all, we probably got to queue up another writing sprint, because look at it. I'm only 482 words into my word count here. We gotta get on it here. D. Kyle, you said my wife was adopted at birth with her name changed and uses her birth name for characters she plays. Kyle, that is freaking cool, man. That is super cool. There's some meta-analysis could be done on that. I dig that. Dude, that's super cool. Please tell her that is incredible. I love it. Destiny said my keyboard and my fingers are smoking today and they might need to cool down a bit. Hey, don't overextend, Destiny, but you got that word count flowing. I'm proud of you. Keep it going, though. Keep it going within reason, but keep it going. Senior Goatman says, have you heard of the comic where Indiana finds Han Solo's skeleton and Chewie ends up being Bigfoot? No. Goatman, I've not heard of that Indiana Jones comic. That is out there. Is it a good one? Did you have fun with it? Aaron said, I'm excited about some of the things you're testing for the Wrigley Little marketing, though. Oh, Wrigley Little Hands marketing. Yeah, thank you, Aaron. What she's talking about is I've booked a couple big TikTok creators to do some promo videos around the launch for Wrigley Little Hands, which I think everybody was here before. But, y'all, that's my book, Top Middle, here, fantasy comedy, launching May 27th. Can't wait to get it out there. It's soft launching as well on May 9th on Amazon. So if you want a paperback copy, I'm not spreading it widely, but the paperback copies will be available on Amazon May 9th. You didn't hear that here. Or maybe the mic didn't pick it up and you didn't hear it at all. Either way, the official launch is May 27th. The ebook and the audiobook will be dropping then. And yeah, we've booked some collabs with some creators on TikTok. Hey, shout out to Roll for Sandwich. Wonderful TikTok account. We're going to be doing a video with them. Super excited about it. And yeah, y'all, here's the thing I'm really, really excited about. We're booking ads with some small D&D podcasts because, one, I think the audience is going to be a good crossover there. But also, I get to use my ad budget to support other creators making cool things. I'm absolutely in love with this concept. It's so worth it. Feels like such a worthy way to spend the ad money, right? Like, I get to try to sell my book to D&D audiences, which I think is a great audience for the book. But more importantly, I get to support awesome small D&D podcasts. I'm super pumped about this. It's something I really want to look into more in the future. It's my first time doing it, and it just, I don't know, it just feels right. Creators supporting creators, right? We both make good stuff, and we want to get it out there. So I think it's a great overlap, you know? Let's see. Senior Goatman said that map's going to be the bane of my existence because we keep working on it, Goatman? Or is there something that something you want that we haven't done for it? Seeker, hey, welcome in, buddy. Said it's been a crazy week, but I miss the community. Well, we miss you, Seeker, but we're glad to have you, dude. Welcome in. Glad you made it. Hey, some weeks are crazy, right? Don't push yourself. Some days, some weeks, surviving's just enough. We were talking about that earlier today. Surviving's just enough. Isabel, you said good luck with the book launch. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for being there on YouTube. Glad to have you there with our growing YouTube community. Y'all, I know the screen is crowded with chat up here. Up right there. Ooh, my video feed actually goes high enough. I thought it kind of cut off. Yeah, right here with the chat. But that's because we got a couple folks that watch from YouTube, and I want you guys to be able to talk to YouTube folks. So that's combined chat. Though you know what? I'm not seeing Isabel's chat pop up there. So maybe you're supposed to be able to talk to YouTube. Isabel, can you send another message in chat so we can see if it's working? Because I think YouTube chat's not working. Just drop a message in chat if you can. I'd love y'all to be able to talk to one another. That's the idea, at least. Refresh. It should be working now, so your next message should come through. Sorry, folks, you've been missing what Isabel's saying. I'm leaving her out to dry there. All right, we got to do another sprint here, but let me just catch up on chat. Kyle, you said I'll be in San Antonio this weekend if you're bored and want to come to a kids' amusement park. I appreciate the invite, Kyle. Just a couple hours west. Hey, there we go, Isabel. All right, welcome in. I'm sorry that you were isolated by yourself. I didn't notice YouTube wasn't pushing into combined chat, but there we go. Y'all, everybody say hi to Isabel watching from YouTube. We love having her there. And you know what, Isabel? Pandas are adorable. You are spot on. Impage, you said the Wrigley Little Marketing Firm, my favorite spinoff. Look, the goblins are delivering packages in book 1. Maybe they start a marketing firm in book 2. Who knows? Who knows what they're going to get up to next? Kooky said the only downside to reading arcs is I have to wait to put it into Fable as being read. Yeah, Kooky, I got that next week. I'm going to be making sure one of my tasks is getting Wrigley Little Hands onto all those sites, Goodreads, Fable, etc., etc. So yeah, but thank you for reading it, and I'm glad you think it's adorable. I appreciate that. Kooky, I don't know if you were here, but we were showing off the icons you made for Twitch. They look sick. I love that Discord one. I feel like I'm a little bit laggy here right now. Maybe the internet's having some issues. All right, let's get to 10K likes before Alex's next sprint, says Kyle, and I read that message so late, we've now done it. So hey, thank you, folks, for the likes and for the follows and for being here. Seriously. That's for y'all. Thank you for being here, for real. Rafi says, what's good, Renegade? Yes, Renegade, welcome in, my friend. Hey, you are not late. You made it. That's all that matters. That's all I ask. There is no late. There's no obligation. You're here. Thank you. I appreciate that. Snow, my friend, hello. We had another Snow in chat earlier, and I was kind of confused on the two names for a minute, but then I remembered that they had a different icon than you. So I thought I was saying hello to you, but hello for real, my friend. Welcome in. Glad to have you back. And we have a second Snow that was hanging around. Let's see, are they still here? We have both Snows? No, just the one Snow. Just the one Snow. Your doppelganger disappeared. Or I guess I've never seen the two Snows in the same room at the same time. Alex, can we try like a sprint? I want to see what happens, and it'll help me live. Absolutely, Poison. Let's go. They left in a flurry, says Daniel Morgan. That's very good. And welcome in, Daniel. Poison, you want to do a writing sprint? Well, hey, we need to do one. So, Poison, thank you for the encouragement, and thanks for joining me. Daniel, welcome in. Happy Wednesday, buddy. Good to see you. Let me know. Drop it in chat. What are you looking forward to? You got something coming up this weekend? Something coming up this week? Let me know what you're excited about. And in the meantime, y'all, writing sprint. Let's do it. I put it off long enough. Let's get some words on page, everybody. If you're joining me, good luck. If you're watching, well, enjoy the sounds of the keyboard, and drop any questions you might have in chat, and I will check them out after I write a cool 250 words on this sprint. That's what we're going for, y'all. Let's get a sip of coffee and get it going. Ronnie, thank you as ever for sharing the live. I appreciate you always coming in with the big shares. My hero. Snow, holy cow, with the heart puff. 350 of them, Snow. Oh my god. Snow said there are no imposters in this chat. There is the one and only Snow. That's a big statement, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Super generous of you. Never any obligation, but thank you, my friend. All right, let's see. I need to look at what I'm doing next. I've written up my outline. All right, let's get a time check here. Whew, boy, the time is flying, y'all. How are we only at a minute left on this sprint? All right, let's get those words in. But hey, Matt in the Hat, my friend. Happy Wednesday to you and welcome in. Snow, holy cow, my dude. 490, are you kidding me, Snow? You are putting an exclamation mark on an exclamation mark with that. Holy cow. Snow, my dude, thank you. Rock on. Seriously, thank you. I don't even know what to say. All right, that's got to be time, right? Okay. Let me just finish the sentence, as always. Y'all, if you sprinted along with me there, let me know how it went for you. You get some words on paper, you do some editing. Whatever you're working on, hey, let me know. Shout it out, folks, so I can heap some praise on you for joining along. All right. Whew. Y'all, good sprint. Good sprint. Let me see how many words I got here on that sprint. I think someone was heading out though. Let me address that. Kyle, you said headed out because I can only get one one email per sprint. See you in San Antone, Alex. Hey, have a good weekend there, Kyle. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Don't hinder your work on my account, but hey, we're glad to have you. Have a good one, buddy. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Trying to feel how many words I wrote on this sprint. I didn't keep track of the word count at the start. Let's think it was right here. So 269. Yo, I'm pretty pleased about that. I said I was shooting for 250, kind of as a joke, and well, there we are, 269 on that sprint, man. We'll take that. Puts us to 712 words on the day. We're nearing that goal. Not bad considering it took us 30 minutes to get to the first writing sprint. So hey, we're picking it up, picking up the pace. I'm loving it, y'all. This is kind of the best of both worlds. Chat's popping off so much. We're having so much fun chatting. I'm having so much fun talking to y'all that I'm behind on the writing sprints, and yet the words are flowing. We're making up that pace. This is just the best, y'all. Thank you for being here, everybody, for interacting, for having a good time. Jasmine, welcome in, my friend. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Let me know. How's your Wednesday going, and what are you looking forward to? You got a good weekend coming up? You got a good Friday night maybe? What's going on? What you got going on? Destiny, 716 words. Destiny, you're on fire. I love it. Keep it rolling. Good for you, for real. Kooky, almost 250. Was that an answer to me, or were you writing along with us? Let me know. Let me know. Let's see what I missed when I was writing. I saw y'all were talking in here. Snow is making it rain, says Sleepy. And Sleepy, my friend, I saw you here, and I don't think I welcomed you. Thank you for being here, Sleepy. It's good to see you as always, man. Is your icon like Witcher inspired? Because I get Witcher vibes from it. I don't know if it's just because it's like a wolf head or it's actually the Witcher logo, and I'm just not remembering. But I like it. It stands out, and it's good to have you, buddy. Happy Wednesday. Isabel on YouTube says, I got a bit into my short story, around 1,000 words in total, but I need more words. Hey, you got the words down. That's progress, right? And we'll keep it rolling. Isabel, you said I am rather worried that I won't make the deadline for the anthology. Oh, that's not good. I don't want to hear that. Hey, fingers crossed for you. Get those words in. You got this. But you know what? There'll be another deadline if you don't make it. There's always another one, right? But you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. Let's see what we got here. Paul says that sounds like a very dream thing. Everything's serious except Batman randomly appears. I do not know what that's in reference to. I either missed it or you're talking to someone else. So sorry about that. A.R. Rosalind, on that sprint, you saw 2 paragraphs you could take out of chapter 1 as they described the forest 3 different times. Hey, good catch. Good catch. Y'all, I see it all the time, mainly because I do it all the time. Oh, Coach Kyle, welcome in as well, my friend. Thank you for re-upping the stream team. And I meant to say, oh boy, y'all, not Chase, Garrett, Jacob, Coach Kyle, all 3 of you, thank you for re-upping on the stream team. Y'all are consistent. You are reliable. You are the foundation that keeps me going. Thank you very much for that. I love my stream team. Y'all rock. Thank you so much for the heart me's. I was saying before that, I always, as a starting author, feared that readers weren't getting what I was writing, that I needed to say things multiple times. And as I wrote more, that fear started to go away, and I understood you can say a thing once, you can describe a thing once, and readers will either get it, or they'll fill in the details in their head. So it's kind of a win-win. So don't over-describe things. Just give it your best shot with one description. Let it go from there. Because I find the real magic in writing happens where the page ends and the reader's imagination begins. That's where things really, take on a new life. That's the magic of storytelling, is I tell the story and y'all interpret it and create this new version of it in your imagination. And that is real life magic. It really is. It astounds me all the time. Jasmine, you say it's going great. You've been working on your stories. Jasmine, I'm so happy to hear that. Rock on. I'm glad that you are finding solace in your writing. Keep it rolling. Seriously, proud of you. Raffi, you said, I'm trying to write about a dream in a pub, and every time I type barman, it corrects to Batman. Look, I think Batman's just there now. Maybe it enhances the story. Maybe he's copyrighted. I don't know, but it's your story. I dig it, though. Batman the Barman. Coach Kyle, good morning, my friend. I saw you re-up the stream team. I hadn't seen your good morning message until just now, but I'm glad to have you here, buddy. How you been? Very glad to have you back. Y'all, Coach Kyle is one of the OGs of the stream. He's been here since just about day 1. Might have literally been day 1, honestly. So everybody, shout out to our resident coach here. If you hear the distant sound of whistles blowing and sneakers squeaking on the basketball court, that's just Coach Kyle approaching. Isabel, you said I was the one who started the fantasy anthology collab, so I suppose it would be good for me to make the deadline. Hey, fair enough. Respect. Hit that deadline. You got it. You can get there. I believe in you. Gio, thank you for the heart me. Super cool of you, man, and welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. How's the art stream been going, dude? I keep seeing your clips. I got to tune into the stream. I've just been really behind this week on work. I want to come hang out, though. It's always a good time. Kookie, you said it was your word count, but I must have remembered the wrong starting number because you blew that goal. I mean, I could have been wrong too, Kookie. I could have been wrong too. Matt in the Hat, I binge read a large series, and I binge read a large series, and it messed up my sleep schedule. That's why I haven't been here. Oh, you're all good, Matt. Hey, man, you don't gotta explain it. Look, I am honored every day y'all decide to join me here. There's no expectation. Don't feel like you're I'm not sitting here going, where's Matt at? He should be here today. I'm just happy when y'all are here. So it's good to see you again, buddy. Welcome back in. Daniel said, yo, Alex, headed out. Just wanted to jump in and say, hey, have a good stream. Hey, Daniel, it was good to see you. Thanks for being here, man. Have a good one. And speaking of, we're going to do another writing sprint here in a moment. So y'all, if you're going to write along with me, turn to that blank page, click that pin, get it in the ready position, open your word processor, whatever it is. Let's get ready to do it again. Let me just catch up on chat. Kookie, you said I messed up my sleep schedule with working on art. Hey, that's a good reason to mess up a sleep schedule, though, Kookie. You're chasing the passion, right? You're having fun with it. If you're going to break your sleep schedule, just saying, it's a good way to do it. Geogrim said, I have been summoned with the mention of messed up sleep schedules. What an introduction. The Batwing doors burst open. Geo steps into the saloon. Did someone mention sleep schedules? Messed up sleep schedules? Geo has been summoned. Welcome in, buddy. Al, good morning as well. I'm going to need therapy session after that sprint. Oh no, what happened, Al? That doesn't sound great. Well, Geo, I want to get in there, though. I'm sad I'm missing it. I'm sad I'm missing the stream, but I will be there. Leisha, good morning. Hey, welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday to you. How you been? And I'll ask you the question I've been asking everybody. What are you looking forward to? What's between now and the weekend? What are you excited about? Let's pick something. Tell me about it. I want to get excited about it with you. Isabel said on YouTube, which, hey, shout out. We got 3 concurrent viewers on YouTube, y'all. Watch out. We're growing. We're growing. We're spreading like a weed. Invasive species, class 2, fast-growing nuisance. Isabel said, I've been trying to get some more fantasy writers to sign up. It's an anthology for kids, tweens, and teens, but it's harder than I thought. Isabel, let us know where we can find some information about it. Drop a link in the YouTube chat or something. We can shout it out here, see if we can't get you some sign-ups. That sounds like an admirable goal. Let us know where we can find more. Kookie said, I need to head out to prepare for that interview. Have a good stream, everybody. Hey, y'all. I'm going to need you, on top of the finals folks that we're supporting, I'm going to need you to send some good vibes Kookie's way, because Kookie's interviewing for, I believe, a manager position, right? Pretty big step up there. So, y'all, fingers crossed for Kookie. Let's get some good vibes her way, because that position's got her name written on it, and I'd love for her to come back with some good news. Good luck to you, Kookie. Leisha, you're heading back to work. Oh, no, because you were on vacation and now you go back to work. All right, well, I guess the thing you were looking forward to was the vacation, which I hope you had a good time on. Poison, you said, wait, I had a work call. What's this cool thing Isabel's doing? Isabel said she is doing an anthology, trying to get fantasy writers to sign up for an anthology for kids, tweens, and teens. As for the link, I don't have an official page for it. Yeah, Isabel, if you want to just put something together that we can like look at, a page where we can go give a look or something like that, please just shoot that over to me. You can drop it in chat or DM me. I'll give you some, give you some promo here. We'd love maybe some folks in the community would like to sign up for it. Jasmine said, oh no, I'm too old. I'm not a tween. Oh no, Jasmine, I think it's for, I think the stories are aimed at, unless I misinterpreted, it's an anthology for kids, tweens, and teens. Isabel, is it, are the entrants supposed to be kids, teens, and tweens, or is it fiction written for kids, teens, and tweens? Let me know. You said I have a blog. If anyone wants to contact me about it, just do note it's my official author contact. So don't respond. Do reach out a few days later. My inbox can get flooded. Yeah, just give us a way to contact you. Give us some more information about it, Isabel. It'd be sick. Al Dondo says, writing a webcomic battle world with enhanced humans, lots of trauma. Ah, that's right, Al. You mentioned that. Lots of trauma. Well, people are into that sometimes. I think people can relate to it, It's popular subject matter, especially I'm seeing a lot of superheroes with trauma lately. It feels like it's kind of a thing in the collective consciousness that's risen to the top that people want to talk about. It's cool how creative vibes do that, right? Okay, yeah, Isabel said the anthology is aimed at kids, tweens, and teens. You don't have to be one to enter. Um, Poison, what? Uh, Poison, that's hilarious. She said, "Wait, that comment looks bad in one message." Yes, it does. That's really funny though. Um, hey, folks, let me just say, thank you for being here with me this morning. We have been going excellent today. So many new faces around. So if you're here for the first time, first of all, welcome in. Welcome to my cozy corner of the internet. This is where we hang out and just, farm some good vibes before the day really gets rolling. Trying to send folks out there with a backpack full of good feelings to kick the day off. Welcome in. We're here every weekday, 7 to 9 a.m. Central Time. Doing this stream, we do focused writing sprints. We create together, then we talk about it. We talk about books, publishing, writing. Any questions you got for me as a working author, hit me with them. We talk about it all. Um, and then, like I said, we do the writing sprints. And y'all, on Fridays, we make fantasy maps. Here's the one we're working on right now. This Friday, we're going to pick up work on this bad boy again. Last Friday, we made our haunted little village down here, our dead city with its ghosts and its fog and its frozen wasteland. A lot of fun. And we got to figure out what we're working next Friday on this, what we're going to be doing. I build this with the input of chat. We talk about it in chat, and then we make it happen. So, y'all, that's the stream. Monday to Thursday, 7 to 9 a.m. Central Time. We're doing the writing stream. And on Fridays right now, we're building maps. I'm thinking about changing it up, adding some new stuff in there. So if you got any ideas for what we could do, let me know. I just want to, have a good time with y'all. Farm some good vibes, as I say. Snow. Hey, the other Snow. We have two Snows in chat once again. The competing Snows have returned. Said, hey, we're up to 712 words. Nice. Sorry, I'm at work. I have to rejoin a lot. You're good, Snow. It's all good. Thank you for tuning in. Snow, we have our other Snow who was hanging out. I was conflating you two earlier. So if I was saying stuff and you're like, what's this guy talking about? I was thinking you were the other Snow, but no, you're a new one. So hey, welcome in, Snow 2. We're glad to have you. Thank you for tuning in at work. Isabel, you got to head out? No worries. Hey, thank you for being here. Seriously, I appreciate you. Good luck on the work. And hey, hope to see you next time. Thank you for tuning in from YouTube. Everybody else, we're going to keep it rolling. I've been teasing this writing sprint for a hot minute here. We really got to get to it. Let me just wrap up with the things in chat, and then we'll do the sprint. Marigold, you said, while finishing up a novel and you haven't begun to query, can you self-promote with social media? Absolutely, Marigold. There's no harm in it. The problem is it's a little bit hard to talk about your novel before it's out there in the world and folks can go look at it and whatnot. So what I would say is you can promote, but kind of promote like yourself and your brand, what you're working on. Get people interested in what you're doing so that it's not just the novel that's not out that they're following for, but they want to follow your journey. Try to connect with an audience. I think that's the best thing you can do at that stage. And also, it starts building a presence that if publishers or literary agents are looking at your online presence, they'll see what you're all about. That's not necessary, but it might help. So yeah, that's what I would do. It's always hard, though. Oh, Snow, you're all good. You're all good. Yeah, Poison, I'm sorry. I am always talking about getting to the writing sprint, but not actually starting it. I blame you. It's your fault, chat. You guys are saying interesting things and asking good questions. How dare you? Nah, it's all good. But this time, sprint time. Folks, if you're going to write along with me, by all means, please do. I'm going to focus in for a big sprint on this one because I think I can hit my word goal. So, y'all, if you've been sprinting along, let's drill down here and really get a good one. Let's make this a real good sprint. Y'all, if you're writing with me, good luck. If you're hanging out in chat, please drop your questions in chat or any topics you want to talk about. We'll chat about it when we get back. But for the next 5 minutes, let's let the words flow. Let the typewriter, let the keyboard sing. Let's get some words on page. Y'all, I'm excited. I'm pumped up today for it. I'm feeling it. Y'all think Domino's is a copyrighted term? Is that one of those things that like it's, a branded? It's like tissues. which are actually copyrighted. I'm gonna have to mark that for later research because I don't know if it's copyrighted. I can say it in the book or not. I mean, I can say it obviously, but I don't know if I want to say it if it's copyrighted. Dominoed block, says Coach. I will just easily sidestep that copyright if it is one. I like it. Oh, and Coach, I didn't thank you for the tiny diny earlier, my friend. I saw that come in and I was in the middle of blabbing about something, but hey, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. It is objectively the best gift on TikTok, and you know it, and I appreciate it. Big Mike, welcome in, my guy. B-I-G-G Mike. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. How you been? Mike, we've been rocking and rolling, buddy. We've been rocking and rolling. Dialing down on this word sprint here. Gonna see if we can hit the word goal. I got 2 minutes for 200 words. One word. I'm bad at math. I'm not gonna try to math that out. But let's see if we can do it. All right, let's see. Time check here. I might have. Oh, boy, how long has it been on zero, y'all? I was totally gone in my own head there. Um, didn't get as many words as I wanted, but y'all, 892. I'm not bad about that. Not mad about that at all. That's only 108 words away from the word goal. So one more quick writing sprint in a few minutes here, and we'll hit that word goal. Then maybe we have a little victory celebration or something. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Geo says it's on zero. Still counting down for me, Alex. I appreciate that energy, Geo. Renegade Combat on YouTube says it's definitely copyrighted if you're trying to serve it as a pizza. Yeah, that's true. I was describing something happening as like a line of dominoes being knocked down. Um, so I don't know if I can say that or not. Also, I'm kind of dealing with the concept of, do the characters in this world even know what dominoes are? They are in a post-apocalyptic world 100 years after the apocalypse. So like, theoretically, the knowledge of dominoes has continued, but like, it's also like dominoes aren't important enough part of our culture. I feel like that 100 years after an apocalypse, people would be like, ah, yes, I remember the good old days, my father's time when they played dominoes. Like, it's not an important enough thing that I think it would continue on. So maybe I just need to change that description entirely to something the characters would be more familiar with. Leisha said I did a bit of Googling. Domino is a candy brand. Domino's is a pizza. And Domino's is with an OES, is the number tile game. Oh, interesting. OES. Okay, thank you, Leisha. Let me add that in. There we go. Spell it correctly, and then I will look into it more after stream. Thank you very much. Maybe playing cards being knocked down compared to dominoes. Yeah, Marigold, that idea kind of works. Though I don't know how many playing cards they would have. It's a little weird when you're in a society that's had an apocalypse reducing them to low technology, and it's been 100 years since then. I've had to do a lot of research about like, how long does an asphalt road last when not maintained? How quickly would nature reclaim that? Answer: pretty darn quickly. They really go away fast. I thought they'd last a lot longer. Snow says we made progress. It's all that matters. Yeah, Snow. I appreciate that idea. Sloyd says victory celebration as an audio clip from Wriggly Little Hands. Oh, Sloyd's, I wish. I'm still waiting on getting the okay on that. We'll see. I want to be able to share some audio samples with y'all. I got to make that happen. Oh, there you go, Poison. Instead of dominoes, we can just say, like, maybe the kids have replaced them with, like, bone fragments or something like that. Something sustainable from their world that they would have and play with. I like that. I like that logic. Ronnie says, I mean, they played poker on Star Trek, so I think dominoes could work. Yeah, exactly, Coach. Asphalt degrades in 20 years, depending on climate. Isn't that nuts? I didn't think about that at all. Like, I had to do some research for it, and I was like, holy cow, these people have, like, basically never seen an asphalt road, because 100 years with no maintenance, they are far gone. Maybe there's some chunks of it lying around somewhere that's been protected from the elements, but that was surprising to me. I expected it would last longer. Paul says maybe falling like dominoes is a reference to Domino's restaurants collapsing as they decay. We'll spin it. We'll twist it in there and make it work. Yeah, Soleil's that asphalt degradation happens a lot faster than you would expect, right? Renegade on YouTube said apparently the first mention of dominoes dates back to the Song Dynasty China in the 1200s, so it's probably going to stick around for at least 100 years after the apocalypse. Hey, fair enough. That logic could work. Old game. Didn't know it was that old. Poison says, honestly, that explains all the potholes we be getting. It sure does, doesn't it? All right, folks. Well, hey, I think, how about one last writing sprint, y'all? One last push to knock this up to the 1,000 words a day goal. Get us there? What do you think? That sound good? I'm ready for it. Impage. Yeah, this baby ain't built like they used to. Slapped asphalt road. Paul says, honestly, though, it's believable that Domino's would hang around. We'd need non-tech entertainment. Oh, that's a fair point, Paul. That's a very fair point. Considering a lot of technology has stopped working, things like, games like Domino's that don't require electricity would be quite cherished. A little bit of world building to consider. The fun of being an author, y'all. Now after stream, I'm going to sit here and contemplate if the game Domino's exists and is beloved enough to have persisted in this world. The questions you never think you'd have to think about. Poison. Oh my god. What are dominoes if not the pancakes of dice? Holy crap. That's really funny, Poison. My goodness. Sorry, I'm trying to read the rest of the chat, but I'm still laughing about that. The pancakes of dice. Holy crap. Dominoes being plastic would get wet and rot like paper cards or wooden Jenga and so on. Would they, Marigold? I imagine they're like sealed a little bit. Kind of like sealed in, got a protective layer, but Hey, I'm no materials properties engineer, so what do I know, right? Yeah, dice do go back ridiculously far. That one I know. Um, that's a good question, y'all. Mike asked if I've had a chance to check out Chronicles of Elysium. Yes, I did look at it, Mike. I wrote it down after it was mentioned on stream and gave it a quick look. And it seems interesting. I wish I had more time to read because there's so many books out there I want to read. But I appreciate you mention it. I always do go research them and give them a look, read a couple of reviews, think about the cover art, etc., etc. So yeah, did give it a look. Ian said they definitely come up with a ton of new games with the same old, easy to reproduce bits. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Big Mike, how you doing, buddy? Happy Wednesday to you. Always happy to see BIGG Mike showing up. How you been, man? What you been up to? We are gonna get one last writing sprint here. So the timer is set. Yo, I'm gonna hit that work goal. I'm gonna hit that work goal, and then we'll celebrate it a little bit. So, if you're writing along with me, y'all, buckle up for one more. Let's get it done. Finish strong. The timer's ticking, and I got 108 words to add to that page. Let's get her done. Blew past the word goal. Yeah, I'm feeling it, Paul. I'm feeling it. Um, words just, sometimes the sprints flow, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they flow at the wrong time, but I'm going to ride this one to the end. Appreciate the support for it, y'all. Thanks for cheering me on for the riding sprint. We're getting there. I should say, we got there. Let me check that writing timer. Okay, we got plenty of time left. All right, where's that timer? 40 seconds. Okay. Y'all really, really blowing past that goal today. We're flying. We're flying. Loving it. I think that's probably time. It is. Okay, y'all, let me finish up this thought. And hey, we'll be at that word goal. We'll have gotten there. If you were sprinting along with me, let me know. Let me know how it went for you. Let me know what your word count is. And we'll celebrate it. All right, boom. Gonna call it right there. Perfect place to end it. Y'all, I needed 108 words. I got 108 plus 186. That's pretty nice. 294. That's the best sprint of the day right there. Holy cow. Let's go. I'll take that. Harpy 367. Leisha 148. Aldondo 167. Y'all. Way to get there. Way to get it done. Let's go. You guys are on fire today. That was some heavy word count from everybody. Harpy, Leisha, Al, Destiny writing earlier. Cassidy hit her word goal already today. And y'all, I'm happy to join you in that. Let's go. Well done, everybody. You know what this means? Firework time. A big shout out to Kookie, who made this community member, made our word goal animation. I appreciate that, Kookie. Y'all, well done. Rafi, 245, getting in there too. Y'all, good work. Hey, thank you for sprinting along. Hey, shout out to Dark Assassin on YouTube. Said gotta go, but thanks for the stream. Really enjoyed it. Good luck on your book. Well, thank you, Assassin. I appreciate that, man. I hope I didn't miss your comment by too much time. But thanks for watching on YouTube. Appreciate you, buddy. We're here every weekday, 7 to 9 a.m. Central Time, having a good old time. Love to have you back with us. Yo, great last sprint. Everybody just getting it done there. Well done, guys. Seriously, super proud of y'all. Geogrim with the club. Cheers, my guy. Thank you very much. You don't got to do that, but thank you. Thank you very much for that. Hey, cheers all around, folks. Well done, everybody. Seriously, I'm proud of y'all. We put those words in today. Well done. Y'all, what a stream. What a stream it was. Tons of new faces in here chatting, having a good old time. I appreciate all the follows and the likes, the engagement. A lot of fun new folks here today. I'm sure we got some folks in the Discord. Sorry, Rafi, you said, oh, wait, you ready, Alex? I finally got a surprise thanks to going live. Rafi, yeah, man. Hit me with it. What's going on here? You gonna DM me on Discord or what? I'm waiting with bated breath. Hit me with it, buddy. What we got? Harpy said, I finally reached the point in my story where things start to happen faster. Hey, I can tell, Harpy, because those words are flowing for you on those sprints. You're excited about it, right? You can't hold it back when the enthusiasm's there and the passion, man. The words just flow. They just flow on out. It's a wonderful thing. Let's go, y'all. What a good day today. Seriously, what a way to start the day. I was tired. My hockey team got their booties whipped in the game last night in the playoffs. bad note to go to bed on. And I was like, I'm grumpy today, stream. And y'all come in here, bring the energy, and just make it so much better. I appreciate that. What a good start to the day. I'm excited for what's coming next now. Paul, you said, oh, I remembered one more question. I'm almost done with Servant of Rage. When is Thief of Honor out? Paul, first of all, thank you for reading through Servant of Rage and sharing your reaction as you've done it, man. It's been an absolute joy. It really makes my day better to get to go in there and see what you're thinking as you read it. So thank you for sharing that. I don't have a release date for Thief of Honor just yet. It's good. It's with the editor. But I think we are a couple weeks out. I'll be shouting about it here once it's ready to go. And y'all will be the first to know once it's ready. So it should be pretty soon. It's going to be about 20,000 words, so a fifth the length of a book. You'll have a little extra Servant of Rage content. Can't wait to get it out to you. Rosalind, you said I got to the part where the male main character asked the female main character to come with him to help him. Hey, things getting exciting now, right? Right, Rosalind? Rock on. I love it. Raffi, we're still waiting on you, buddy, but I know you're working on it. We'll get there. Y'all, in the meantime, as always, you know the deal. Thank you for being here. If you want any of my books look interesting to you, please, hey, go give them a look. Check them out on Amazon. They're available in ebook, paperback, and audiobook. If you got any questions about them, always please ask me. Always happy to talk about them. But I'd love, if you enjoy them, leave a review. If you're interested in one, try to pick it up. That's all I ask. That's the best way to support me. And hey, keeps me here, keeps me writing, keeps the streams going. So thank you very much for being here. And as y'all all know, I think it's all regulars at this point, but let's drop that Discord link in chat. Y'all, if you're not in the Discord, why not? Come have fun with us. It's a good place to be. We like to hang out there. Raffi, I'm stretching for you, buddy. What do you got? What are you working on? Get us this surprise. Poison Apple Tea, you said pancake domino inspired. You must have a waffle for a brain. All divots, no filling. God almighty. Poison, you have the incredible sayings, the incredible jokes. Like, that's like the third or fourth thing you've dropped into chat that has absolutely sent me. I love it. I feel like there's a talent there that I would love to see you develop. Because for real, there's been some things you've said in the past. Raffi, thank you for the heart me, my friend. That's incredible. Again, no obligation at all, but thank you very much. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream team, my friend. It is an absolute honor and a privilege to have you there. You've been here since pretty much the beginning, so only natural, but it just feels right. Thanks for being there, buddy. Poison, you said I don't cuss, so I gotta get creative. Well, you're doing a good job of it. I mean, seriously, you must have a waffle for a brain. All divots, no filling. That's so good. I love it. I love it. Incredible. Raffi, welcome to the stream team, my dude. Happy to have you there. Thank you for joining. Folks, I had a good time today, did you? I certainly hope so. Happy Wednesday. We are rocking and rolling today. Y'all, let's go out in the world and carry these positive vibes with us. Have a good day. Y'all, as always, a special thanks to Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com for the use of his songs Farm, Manor, Cottages, and Northern Glade, which provided our background music today. As well, an extra special thank you to the newest member of our stream team, Raffi the Engineer, who provided our fifth background song, Midnight at the Round Table. It's a lovely song. Raffi made it just for us here on stream. Thank you so much, Raffi. Lastly, folks, if you've enjoyed this stream, please give me a like and a follow so we can catch you on the next one. I love to see everybody here. Y'all make my day so much better. Thank you for being here, everybody, for real. Ian, Geo, Impage, Poison Apple, T, Harpy, Raffi the Engineer, Paul, Hare, Coach Kyle, Marigold, Destiny, Ronnie, other name wasn't available, Leisha. Folks, thank you all for being here. It was an absolute pleasure to have you. I had a great time. Y'all, we're going to be back tomorrow doing the same old thing. Same time, same place. You know where to find us. Raffi, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Leisha, thank you. Poison, thank you. Y'all, everybody, thank you so much. Hey, I'll see you on Discord after. I'll see you on the stream here tomorrow. And y'all, Map Making Friday is coming up. Fantasy Map Friday. You ready for it? It's going to be a good time. Y'all, have a good one. Two-handed salute today. I'll see y'all next time. Have a good one, folks. Thanks again for being here. Wait, JK, false start, false end. I need to shout out my folks on YouTube too. How am I just doing TikTok? Isabel Knight, Renegade Combat Dark Assassin, y'all. thank you for following on YouTube as well. I enjoy having you there. Thank you very much. Okay, now for real this time. Bye.